PTV, Prince George's Community Television, Channel 76, the spirit of Prince George's County. And we've got a great show for you with Lewis Wilson and Team Maryland, and I'll be back with them after this message.
I hang out with a pretty trashy circle, the circle that helps this circle. It starts when we recycle trash at home. It's completed when we buy products made from recycled materials. Check the label for something called post-consumer recycled content. Then buy the highest percentage of it you can find. Complete the circle.
Call 1-800-2-RECYCLE for your free shopping guide. Environmental Defense, finding the ways that work.
Welcome to Inside Sports, and we're going to be talking about Team Maryland, an 11-year-old and team, right?
Yes, it is, Bill.
And my favorite coach, Lewis Wilson. I've followed Lewis's career first at Frederick Douglass. Then, who'd you play for at Douglass?
I played for a coach called Harry Truman.
I know.
Very good guy. Very good coach.
He hated me. But I mean, that's beside the point. But anyway, and then he went on to Howard University, then he coached at Largo, and then he coached, where else did you coach? You were at Largo?
Before I went to Largo, I was the assistant men's basketball coach at Howard University.
Right, because you played at Howard.
Yes, I also played at Howard, and then from Howard, I went over to Largo High School and coached there for 12 seasons. And now I'm at Riverdale Baptist High School.
Just right down the street.
Just right down the street.
Just right down the street. You're joining your third season, and you're helping to put Riverdale Baptist on the basketball map, just like Terry Terrell has put the baseball team on the map, right?
Well, I'll tell you that Terrell has a big-time baseball program down there. If we can just get close to his marks, we'll be doing just fine. I'm
sure you will. And Team Maryland, a great team. What I really liked was the 48 straight wins. I mean, that's impressive. The 66-1 is impressive. But 48 straight, you end up the season like that, that's tremendous.
I tell you, Bill, it's amazing what these guys have done this year. Really dedicated themselves, really focused on trying to get that national championship back. I don't know if you know,
last year
they won the 9 and under national championship 2 years ago.
Right, 2 years ago.
Last year at 10 and under, they lost by 1 point in the finals. And they really dedicated themselves. They worked really hard. You know, we played in a lot of different tournaments to prepare ourselves to get our national championship back. And it's just a great commitment from the players, Mr. Duffy here, and another great guard behind me there, Markel Starks, and the terrific center we have, Aristide Murdock. They're just a very great group of guys, and they work very hard and help us win this national championship.
Well, let's talk to them a little bit. The first one, Chaune Duffy. We're going to start with you, Chaune, because I know that you really want to be the first one and talk, right?
Not really.
What school do you go to?
Well, I just graduated out of Wayne. I'm going to East Central Middle School.
Okay, and how old are you?
11.
11, and what position do you play?
Guard.
Guard?
Yeah.
You shooting guard or you point guard?
Point guard. Both.
Point guard.
Both. Just
both, you play both. Like the school there, don't you? Huh?
Yes.
Huh? What other sports you like besides basketball?
Baseball.
Baseball. You got any favorite teams?
In baseball?
Yeah.
St. Louis Cardinals.
That's a good team. I have 3 of their players on my rotisserie league, and last week I was in Florida, and I saw the Marlins play the Cardinals at Pro Player Stadium, and St. Louis lost 4-0. And I'm going to tell you, the pitcher for Florida, Burnett, that was his 3rd complete game, or 4th complete game, and 3rd shutout. But that guy, it's unbelievable. It was very human and all like that. And in the 9th inning, he pitched a complete game. In the 9th inning, he was throwing between 95 and 99 miles an hour.
Oh, my goodness.
After pitching 8 innings, it was amazing.
Going strong, huh?
That's right. Well, let's get to the back row and see who's back there. And I heard from the grapevine that both these are ladies' men's also.
I couldn't tell you very much about that. I could tell you they're very fine basketball players, though. They may have a few ladies up their sleeves, but I tell you, they're very good with that basketball.
How about the guard back here, Starks?
Oh, yeah, he's one of the top floor makers in the game at his age. Handles the ball very well. Terrific scorer in transition, and then he handles that basketball, so he can talk to you and tell you what he does best. But
he's going to tell me now because he's smiling at the audience, and I know that they want to hear what he has to say. Tell me a little bit of something about yourself, like where you go to school, what you like best about school, and some of the things like that. And how many girlfriends you have?
Well, I don't have any.
Oh, okay. I believe that.
Well, I go to school in St. Ignatius. Other sports I like, I play football for Oxon Hill.
Lewis is going to say, don't play too much of that football. I'll tell you one quick story. I had a son, Charlie, that played his junior year at Riverdale Baptist, but he went back to Glen Park, and he had 22 offers in basketball between his junior and senior year, and he wanted to play football because he was a quarterback, and in the 4th game of that season, he tore his ACL and lost all his basketball stuff, and he did go to Bowie State and play a year there in football. But as you develop, whatever your sport is, I figured I'd put aside the other ones today. So I saw what happened when something happens like that. What do you like best about school?
Well, like when I have to learn, when that big test comes up, like the big math test.
Mm-hmm.
When you're studying and everybody else wants to go outside and do other extracurriculars.
Well, that's good. You get yourself in the right place. I'll tell you that. You need that studying, and you need to develop so that you can get like Lewis and go to a nice university like Howard University and get your education. Because you got to always remember, very few people make it to the pros. And all the folks that play the game. And how about this big guy back here? I think he might be bigger than you and me. Hey, I mean, he's growing.
I tell you, a couple of years down the road, he may get to be about 6'3", 6'4".
Maybe even taller.
And look out, when he gets maybe 5 or 6 years down the road, he could be maybe 6'8" or 6'9".
That's right. Now, tell me a little bit about yourself. Now, I don't want to hear anything about all those women that are chasing you around. I mean, just tell me about the game and school.
I go Rosedale Elementary. My favorite subject in school is PE, because that's when we don't have too many classes.
I always liked PE. One of the subjects I could pass. Anyway, so tell us a little bit about yourself. What have you been doing and this team you play on, and what's your best shot? What shot do you like best? Because as big as you are, I know he's a scorer, right? You send him inside, and can he go to the perimeter, too?
Yeah, he has a nice inside game, and he can shoot the little mid-range jump shot, the 12, the 15-footer. Matter of fact, in the national championship game, our point guard fed him the ball about 7 feet away from the basket. He turned and went to face up the score, and he had made a couple of those shots, and the young man fouled him, and he didn't think he could shoot because he had missed maybe 2 free throws before. And he went to the free throw line and canned both free throws.
Put them both away.
With about 13 seconds left in the game, and that was the game winner right there. We won the game 65-64, and because of his 2 big free throws,
absolutely,
we won the game.
That's important. Too many people forget that. One last question. What do you want to do when you grow up?
Besides playing the NBA?
Yeah.
Coach.
Coach? You heading in the right direction. You're going to teach him some of that too, right?
Yes, I will.
Okay, we've got to take a break, and then we're going to be back with more players from Team Mellon, along with Coach Wilson. And stay tuned.
I'd like you to stop it.
No.
I got a filet of sole and a cracked crab for Mr. Studied higher math back in school and now can order expensive lunches and charge it to the company.
He's in a meeting. I'm his never studied algebra, calculus, or any other kind of math. Now I'm stuck in this dead-end job assistant.
Can you sign for it?
It's about the only thing I'm qualified to do. That and answer phones for Mr. AP Calculus and number theory expert with the big office upstairs.
Have a good one.
You too.
Welcome back to Inside Sports, and we're talking to Lewis Wilson and Team Maryland. And Coach, this trophy you won, we had it on, and they showed a picture of it.
It's beautiful, isn't it?
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. It's a real nice trophy.
A lot of hard work went into winning that trophy, Bill.
That's right, and you've got the players that have done that hard work along with you, the coach, and also the medals. Look at those medals you all have won. There's really nice medals that you all have. And you can see the one medal hanging from the basketball, but each one of you has one on, too. So it's pretty nice. They're pretty nice.
Yes. A lot of good hardware.
That's great. That's what counts, right?
Yes. I tell you, we played in that national championship game. There were 92 teams.
Wow.
And
it's amazing.
It's amazing. And we had to win 8 straight. We had to go 8-0. To win the national championship. And I tell you, this guy sitting here next to me, he was a very key catalyst to the team. Great rebounder, tough defender. In the championship game, I had to put him on the other teams. If he wasn't the best player from the other team, he was like the second best player on the other team.
Shut him down.
Shut him down. I think the big fella held him to maybe 7 points, and the kid's been averaging 15, 16 points a game. So he did an outstanding defensive job, as well as still rebounding the ball and helping out with the scoring. And then we have Kyle in the back here, who's just a tremendous player also. He stepped up all week long. I mean, he came in and gave us the spark that we needed, scoring, rebounding, tough. He's a tough offensive player. He did a lot of great things during the week we were in Florida.
Good.
And behind me, to my left over here, Bill, Jimmy Jenkins, he also did an outstanding job throughout the course of the week. We played 8 games, mind you. That's a lot of games.
That's a lot of games to play in a week.
In a week. And
you have to be on your toes every game.
Yes, and you got to have good players to come off and really do some good things for you. And Jimmy came in and brought a lot of energy to the team. You know, he stole the basketball in great positions to get the steals, and also finished his plays once he got the steal.
Well, you got to finish.
Yes, you got to finish. That's
you start well, but if you don't finish well, it's out of there.
That's the name of the game.
Okay, now who's the big guy here? What's his name? I started saying it, Trash. Yeah, that's what you were saying, that meaning that he was talking trash to the other team. But it's not. It's Trask, right? Ivey. And you play the big guys on the other team along with your other teammate that was on in the first part of the show, right?
Yes, sir.
What do you like best about your game?
Defense.
You like to play defense? That's good. And you know, Coach, when you have a player that likes to play defense, it's very good because in today's world, most of them want to score.
Yeah, you got a lot of kids out there that want to score. You don't find too many of them that want to, strap up and play that hard-nosed defense that helps the team win the basketball game. Because I know that defense wins championships.
That's right.
And not only does he play good defense, but pretty much our entire team plays excellent defense.
That's right. Now, what school do you go to?
Montrose Christian.
Oh, that's a pretty powerhouse in basketball. You got to, try to get him for Riverdale, right?
Yeah, we're working on it. It's going to be a tough sale, but we're going to keep working him.
Because Montrose has good programs in basketball, too. What do you like best about school? Not sure. What do you want to do besides play basketball when you get out of school?
Coach.
Coach? Man, you're developing coaches as well as players.
Yeah, we're trying to develop the whole, student athlete. He's also a great artist, too. I've seen some of his drawings, and he's a very good artist. He draws very well. He's being shy up here, but I know he's got other skills besides playing basketball and becoming a coach, he can draw.
Well, he might have another profession besides coaching then.
Yeah, he may be an architecture or something, you know.
Something like that. Okay, let's get back to the back now. Who have we got back here? The scorer, right?
Oh, me?
Yeah.
Kyle Snodgrass, Woodbridge Middle School.
What do you like best about school?
Math.
Huh?
Math.
Yeah? That's good. That's good. What do you like best about playing for Team Maryland?
The way the coaches, you know, play teams and really compete with each other.
That's good. Anything else?
No.
Got a girlfriend?
Yes, I do.
Ah, what's her name?
No.
No! Oh, that keeps them guessing because, you know, there's probably several young ladies watching the show that all think that they're his girlfriend, but he doesn't name them, and then he can tell them all, right? And who's back here in the back?
Oh, James Jenkins.
Where do you go to school, James?
Riverdale Baptist.
Well, you're going from, because Riverdale, they go from K to 12, don't they?
Yes,
They
sir.
have that. And I remember Mrs. McNitsky, whose husband used to follow all Glen Park's games, Wayne McNitsky, an older guy that was always screaming and yelling at the referees. You probably saw him when you came down to play Glen Park.
I'm pretty sure I saw him because when I played at Douglas, Glen Park fans were really on my case.
And this guy
would light him up there.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, they didn't like that too much. Anyway, what school do you go to? You said Riverdale. What do you like best about your school? You just like going there, right? You like it all.
It's okay.
It's just okay. You don't have any girlfriends, though, do you? Uh-oh. Wait a second. What's that look? Huh?
Yes.
Uh-oh. You want to mention her name?
I'm okay.
Okay, guys. Do you all have any favorite basketball team?
Yeah. Sacramento.
You like Sacramento. That's because you like Chris Webber, right? How about you?
Sacramento.
You too? And who do you like on there?
My baby.
Ah. How about you?
Jersey Nets.
They just made a big trade.
I know.
Got a big center.
We got the Nets, we got Sacramento, and you got the one and only.
What's that?
The Lakers.
You like the Lakers?
Love the Lakers.
You love the Lakers.
Yes.
Huh?
No
Look
question.
at them looking at you, especially the two from Sacramento.
Yeah, they know they
They're
can't.
giving you the evil eye,
They
man.
can't do anything about it, Bill. I mean, you got the big guy, Shaquille O'Neal.
Man, he's a tear in the middle.
Oh,
The only thing is he's got to start paying rent for that space in the middle. Stays in there too long. Anyway, we've got to take a break, and then we're going to come back with 3 more of your players. So good luck next year. Right?
Oh, yes. We're going back to win another national championship.
That's right.
Mark my words, Bill.
I've got them marked, and it's on tape.
There you go.
We'll be back with more after this message.
The danger dog will bite your ankle. The danger dog will bite your ear. The danger dog will bite your bottom if you come near. That's the danger dog. Dog.
Want to feel appreciated? When you spend time with kids, anytime, it helps prevent crime.
Hi, I'm Kwame Brown. Today in the D.C. metro area, there are more than 2,000 people waiting for a life-saving organ transplant, like my friends here.
We're asking you to help by becoming an organ donor. Did you know one donor can save or improve the lives of up to 30 people?
To give the gift of life, sign an organ donor card and share your decision with your family. For more information, call the National Kidney Foundation.
Welcome back. We were talking here a little bit about you fans out there and making sure that next season you get out to see Team Maryland players. They go for another national championship. Where do you play your games?
We play a lot of our games at Riverdale Baptist High School, Central High School, St. Albans. We'll play most of our games locally at those gyms, yes.
That's great. So next year, make sure you get out and see them play because, hey, it's not often you get to see national champions play, believe me. So get out and see them play. Well, you got 3 more players here. 2 of them look, they look like they have your eyes.
Oh, they do.
Huh?
Maybe because one of them this guy to my left, that's my son. He's Bryan Wilson. And then the gentleman back here to my right is Chad Wilson. So yeah, they do have a little bit of me in them.
Okay, let's start off with your son, Bryan. Bryan, how you doing?
Huh?
You going to Riverdale Baptist too, to school?
Yes.
That's good. You like it?
It's okay.
Just okay? Oh, my gracious. Take that part out so his teachers don't see that, okay? Now, go ahead. What do you like about basketball, and how did you get into basketball?
I got into basketball when my dad wanted me to play.
Uh-huh. You play any other sports?
No.
You just basketball?
Yes.
You're a smart young man. What do you like best about school?
I like science.
Science? That's good. How are your grades? Good?
Yeah, pretty good.
That's good. What do you like best about basketball and playing? What do you like to do best in that game?
Shoot.
Shoot? Oh, my gracious. I like to shoot, too, when I played, but I never hit anything. You know what I mean? I'd love to throw it up. That's probably why I didn't get much playing time. Anyway, so what do you want to do when you get out of school?
I want to be a coach.
See,
I think every one of them. What are you influencing big coaches?
I'm developing them, Bill. If they're not basketball players, they got to give back to the community. They got to give back to the other youngsters.
That's right. Be coach. Be coach. Okay. Who are your teammates here? Whoop. You got a teammate that's your cousin.
Yeah.
Right? What do you think about him? Get along well with him, or do you like to outdo him?
Get along well.
Okay. And this is
Chad Wilson.
Chad Wilson. Chad, what do you like best about the game? Somebody told me you're a pretty good basketball player, right?
Yes.
What do you like to play?
Small forward.
And how do you do there?
Good.
You got all the elements of the game?
Yes.
Oh. And what's, you got to Riverdale Baptist too?
No, I go to Marlson Elementary.
Where?
Marlson Elementary.
Oh. So maybe next year you can go to Riverdale. I mean, he hadn't watched it, he shakes his head. Got any girlfriends?
No.
Uh-oh. Well, that's smart, too. That's smart, too. You know, I've been married 3 times, so it's kind of, I know a little bit about that game. Loser. Me. What do you like best about school?
Math.
Math? Uh-huh. What do you want to do when you get out of school if you can't play basketball?
Be an AAU coach.
Another coach. Another coach. Have you ever been up at school for coaches?
I may have
coaches
to.
Only. I mean, you know.
I may have
right?
to. I mean, you know, 8 out of 9 of the guys I've already said they want to be coaches. So.
I know. I mean, it's unbelievable. And who's this? Kendall?
Yeah, that's Kendall Marshall. You know, we lost by 1 point last year in the national championship game at 10 and under. And I saw this little guard play, and he was just terrific. I said, man, if I could get that little guy on my team, he distributes the ball well, you know, plays good team basketball, and if you leave him alone, he'll make a few shots on you.
Oh.
So I said, I'm going to see if I can get this guard. I need another good point guard. I tell you, with his addition to the team, it enabled us to go back to the national championships and win it. I tell you, down the stretch, when Indiana was pouring it on, you know, they had us by maybe 6 or 8 points. When the game was in the balance, they left them open a couple times. And that three-pointer was on fire. He made 2 or 3 three-pointers down the stretch, and his floor leadership was very instrumental in helping us win the national championship.
Coming from downtown?
Yeah.
What school did you go to?
I go to Evangel Christian School.
Evangel? Is that near your school, too?
No, that's not near.
I live in Dell City, Virginia.
Oh. That's good. How'd you like playing with this team?
Well, it's good.
And what grade are you in?
I'm going to 6th.
Is that right? What do you like best about school?
Bible.
The Bible?
Yes, sir.
That's very good. That's very good. I read morning and evening, and I learned my lesson. I learned it well, and I go to the Lord. I have a lot of faith in Him, and I have a lot of faith in I have the 23rd Psalm in the front of the Bible, and I read that every day as well as some other little prayers I do. But that's great. That's great. I'm proud of you. I really am. And what do you want to do when you get out of school?
I'm going to be a teacher.
A teacher. Well, that's close to coaching. That's close to coaching. But he didn't say coach. No, he said teacher. He said teacher. That's good.
And that's great.
That is. That is. What do you like best about basketball? He says you can come from downtown and pour them in from down there, and you distribute the ball well. It looks like you have a well-rounded game. So what do you like best about the game?
I like to pass.
You like to pass, like to distribute, like to keep them off. That's great.
True point guard, huh?
Okay, I'm going to ask them. I didn't ask the first group, but I want to ask you guys, what team do you like best?
I like the Boston Celtics.
The Celtics?
LA Lakers.
You got one, you converted one. How about you?
The Dallas Mavericks.
The Mavericks? Well, that's another good club. They've got some good young players in that team, and they sort of folded at the end there, didn't they, when they played the Lakers?
Most teams do. Similar to the AAU teams. Most teams, when they play Team Maryland, they end up folding.
That's right. That's right. And you want them to, too, right?
Yes, we do. Yes.
Well, it's strange. Many of your players said they liked the what are they called?
The Wizards?
The Wizards, that's it.
Well, they're down right now. The Wizards are down right now.
They've been down for a long time. They changed their name and they're still down.
Yes.
For a while, they thought the Mystics were going to be pretty good this year, but they had a win last night to get on and get into the playoffs. I think they're going to be in the playoffs. I picked them to win it all this year, and then they had that long losing streak. So I might be embarrassed, right? Well, listen, thanks for being on the show, and I wanted you all to come back next year and say, look, we've won our third championship in 4 years. And the only thing that mattered was a 1-point loss, and you picked up Bryan and sealed that over.
Yes, we did.
You'll have most of your players back next year?
Yes, we'll have most of them back. There'll probably be 2 or 3 that maybe go astray, but we'll still be strong and we'll be intact, and we're going back to try to defend our national championship.
Okay, good luck. We got to go. We're spinning right here. My man's giving me the get with it type thing. And I want to have you and the Riverdale Baptist folks back, too, before the season starts.
Yes, be happy to come on your show.
Congratulations. Good luck next year. And we'll see you next. I won't be here next week. I'll be out of town, but we'll have a capable substitute in. And yes, this is an Arizona Diamondback hat. See you later. Have a great night. 5 4.